now it's finally on the 10th spot in the top 10 figures of 2024. First off, again, a big shout out to Cyberverse Prime, aka my good old friend Tyler. For this, he got me for my birthday of 2024, and this is the Transformers Legacy United Leader Class Triple Changer Sandstorm. Oh, that's a long waiting to say. Sorry. But what is there to say about this one in particular? This is one of the best Triple Changers. Yeah, sure, he has some issues, but this figure alone, like, I'd be honest, he is one of the best Triple Changers I have. I love Blitzwing, which he's left to be desired for some people, which I understand though. I truly do understand why people don't like Blitzwing as much. But I think he's fine. Astral Train is also fine too. I like him a lot. Springer, the new one, is great. I just think this one is the best. I love orange. That's why he's orange. And the wheels are rubber. They're not plastic, which it would be okay if it was plastic, but they're rubber. And it makes it even better. And accessories. 2 guns, cool. But this is unnecessary, but I love it. It's so cool. Like, it's just, the more accessories, the more playability. And I cannot be mad at that. I love that for my Transformer figures. This guy is just great. And again, I love orange. So, he is number 10. And for the number 9th spot, it is the Transformers Studio Series 86 Swoop. And no, Grimlock I did not get this year. I actually had him since 2021. There's a reason for why he's here, actually, which we'll get to that soon. And you probably get an idea of what it is. It's right in your face. But I'll still get to that soon. Swoop here, everybody's been wanting to get him and waiting for him when he came out. And he had mixed results for a lot of people. And I understand those people, that they have their opinions. But for me, personally, Swoop is Swoop for me. And I'm so happy we finally have the Dinobots. He is a phenomenal figure. The Pteranodon is the best mode, honestly. But the road mode is also fantastic. I just love the figure. But the reason why Grimlock's here, because as an added bonus, he comes with a sword. Look at that. It's so cool. I mean, Grimlock never had a sword in the G1 series, only in the toys, but the fact that they added it here for Swoop to give the Grimlock like what we call it a DLC accessory piece, it's a very nice thing. I love that Hasbro does that now. Keep it up, Hasbro, because it makes some of older figures a lot better with it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Just a nice touch to put an effort there. And I am so glad that I have it here. But in the end, though, Swoop is just a good figure overall. Happy to have him my number 9th spot, which I wish he was more higher, but more figures to come why he is around this low. But still, not bad. Great figure. And then for the number 8th spot, it had to go to the Jurassic World Dominion Hammer Collection. Well, Hammer Collection in general. The Giganotosaurus. Absolutely gorgeous. This is one hell of a piece that Mattel has offered. I haven't got a Giganotosaurus besides a Colossal figure from Dominion line, because the figure itself, although it was just not accurate at all, it's just based on concept, it's just stylized. I really wanted to get an actual good Giganotosaurus figure. Well, 2 years later, we finally got one. And honestly, I'm so happy. Dominion may not have been the best film, probably some of the worst for a lot of people, but this figure here is fantastic. It's one of the best figures in the Hammer Collection line. But let's see what they do for the future, because I heard there's a new Dino coming up in the future this year. I'm excited for that. Now for the number 7 spot, this was kind of a tough one. This is the SH Figuarts Ultraman Gaia, including the effects part. As you can see here, I really wanted to get these sets together, and I had it pre-ordered at Big Bad Toy Store, actually. I think I said this before in the story, but I saw a Mercari seller selling all this. I was like, hey, what's the best offer? And the person asked, $100 is the best offer I could do. I was like, okay, sweet, yeah. So I got a good price on this figure, and sorry about the flash there. I just wanted to see how it looked. I thought it looked pretty cool, which, just to prevent, ellipse issues, I'm so sorry, guys. But, you know how it is. But still, this was a good set, a good price from the Mercari seller. I could not say no. So I got it, and here he is. I really am honestly loving this figure. This is like probably one of the best SH figures I have for Ultraman. Well, not the best Ultraman figure ever, but it's one of the best ones because the effects part makes it feel complete. Without the effects part, Gaia feels incomplete. You need this whole thing. And the figure itself is fantastic. I love everything about this. Well, is there any words I could say? SH Figuarts for me last year, 2024, really knocked it out of the park with the Ultraman stuff. And other particular figure, actually, which I'll get to that very soon. Just you wait. So, there's number 7 on the spot. Ultraman Gaia and the effects part from SH Figuarts. For the number 6 on the spot, it had to go to the Gamer Edition Starscream from War for Cybertron and the Studio Series line. You know what it is. Oh boy, this figure. What a history I have with it. So, again, I keep mentioning my good old buddy Tyler, aka Cyberverse Prime. Yeah, if you guys see his list, go watch it now. But he said in the video, which for those that didn't know but forgot, I'll recap it for you. But for those that don't, I'll tell you anyways. When this figure was revealed, I was honestly at the first not pleased. I remember a lot of people, including some of my other friends, were also not pleased. And then I was so hesitant with this figure. I wasn't completely sure if I wanted to get him or not. But my good old buddy Tyler said, dude, you gotta get him. And I was like, I'll think about it. And I saw his pictures, not his pictures, but his video, like a video cam was showing me in a call. I was like, oh my God, I want him. He looks good. And then I bought him and I enjoyed him since then. And I even put pictures of him. He said pictures in his video. I basically had him slaughter Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper. I literally went there. I hopefully can have pictures here, but if I don't, I'm sorry. But you could tell, well, you could hear from my voice, I had so much fun with this Starscream. Easily, honestly, probably one of the best Starscreams in my collection. I don't really have a lot of Starscreams that were this fun in a long time. Like, the Starscreams I have, the last time I had fun with the Starscream was, well, Studio Series 07, actually. The Bayverse Starscream. That was the last time I had fun with the Starscream mold, besides Siege, or maybe even Earthrise, really. And the Bumblebee ones are good too, but this one is just so much better. I love this Starscream. For those that don't have him, what's wrong with you? Get him. You're not going to be disappointed. Also, because Skywarp is out now, and I might have to get him myself soon. So, for those that don't have him, get him. I misjudged this figure incredibly. And I'm so happy that I regret it and I love it. So, there he is. And here we are at the top 5. And I did say we'll go back to SH Figuarts. And this is the SH Figuarts Demon Slayer, aka Kimetsu no Yaiba, Tanjiro Kamado. This SH Figuarts blew my mind the day that I got him. He was the one figure I messed with the most. Like, I messed with him with display, poses, articulation, everything. I freaking love this figure. For those that don't know, well, for those that didn't know, well, I'm still gonna say anyways, I love Demon Slayer. It's one of my favorite animes of all time. I mean, literally. And Tanjiro is one of my favorite characters, protagonists, really. I love Tanjiro because he has a really good arc, his character. And honestly, it is still ongoing because the movies, look forward to that. The Tanjiro is just a really nice guy, and I can relate to him a lot. And just love the character. That's why I wanted to get him, because he's the main character. But $35 for this, absolutely worth it. If you guys love Demon Slayer but have not got this figure yet, what are you doing? Get him! But it would be better if he did come with the water effects, which Bandai did release that separately as effects for other figures. I gotta get that myself. Trust me, I will. But Tanjiro here, I did show you guys Giyu and Nezuko on the honorable mentions, my top 20 part 1 video. This figure, Tanjiro, had to be in the top 5. There was just, it was no brainer. This figure is gorgeous. Absolutely. Mwah, chef's kiss. As a Demon Slayer fan, this is glorious. And for the number 4 spot, for higher toys, it had to be this figure. Out of all the higher toys I've gotten this year, got quite a few actually, multiple Godzillas really, but none of them have been as amazing. Well, they have actually, but not as much as the King of Terror, the golden 3-headed dragon, the devil, the destroyer of worlds, you name it. King Ghidorah, or Monster Zero if you want to call him that still, from Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019. This figure is absolutely gorgeous, and by far, even with the gold repaint, that's also beautiful. I need to get him. These two figures, well, this mold is one of the best King Ghidorah figures out there that you could get. Sadly, this version for Big Bad Toy Store is sold out now. It's been out for a while. It just sold out. So if you guys want to get this version, it's too late now. Unless you get a good deal on online aftermarkets, or if they reissue them maybe. Well, you never know. But the gold version is an option still. But this figure in general is amazing. And the wings can actually move too, which is a lot of work, is a nightmare, and it does, you know, rub the paint off. But in the end, this figure is just amazing. A King Ghidorah figure for once is actually, I'd say, a very great figure. It's an achievement really that SH got to fix up with that, which I know they could one day, but just keep cooking, SH. Higher Toys, on the other hand, they have a Heisei Ghidorah coming out from 1991, and I cannot wait for that. It's gonna be amazing. The Heisei stuff I'm really looking forward to. Well, just the classic stuff from Higher Toys. The Monsterverse stuff is great, but give me more classics, please. But King Ghidorah here, absolutely great figure. I think it's one of the best Higher Toys figures. One of the best, really. And I'm happy to say that because I love King Ghidorah, and this figure just, mwah, chef's kiss, in my opinion. I know people may have different opinions, but that's just me. I love this guy, and I cannot wait to get the gold version. So, number 4 spot, King Ghidorah. Now, here we are, the top big 3. And how can it not be this figure here? For those that are Transformer fans, you know this was so sought after and highly demanded, especially everyone's wish list when it was heard that Megatron had a design. This is the Transformers Studio Series, Concept Art Series, Bumblebee movie, Leader Class, Megatron. We were so robbed to not have this Megatron in the movie. I just can't believe that they had to go for the flow saying, oh, this is going to be a connection to the Bayverse movies, which is not. It's a reboot. Sorry. But the Megatron design, this glorious design, was sadly just never used. And for a lot of people, including myself, we were hurt. But his design existed out there. And here it is now. We have it in figure form. This figure is amazing. The articulation, the detail, it's amazing. The only thing holding this figure back is his alt modes. But you could do some fan modes of this guy, which I have seen is pretty impressive. It's just not entirely going to save the figure fully. But even then, those alt modes, I'm fine if they're sacrificed. This robot mode is what really sells it for me. This robot is amazing. And this is why, because Megatron, I haven't had any good Megatron figures in a while, besides some continuities like Armada and some of the Bayverse figures. But just in general, I really want a good Megatron figure, and this is the one, the only Megatron figure that's the best in 2024 until we get 86, which I'm looking forward to see how 86 turns out, because I heard, well, it's going to be a tank, of course, but it might be just as good as the Optimus Prime. Well, I hope it is. We'll have to wait and see. But in due time, until then, this Megatron will do. All hail Megatron. For the second spot, you guys may not have been expecting this one, huh? Well, neither was I. And oh my goodness, I love this figure so dang much. It is the Transformers Legacy United Commander Class Beast Wars Neo Magmatron. Yes, the Beast Wars Neo figure actually got a figure. Beast Wars Neo! Love is he. Sorry. But still, this figure, if you told me Magmatron, of all characters in the Transformers history, was going to get a new figure in the Commander class, I would not believed you. This is a crazy and insane release that it's just unbelievable. And I'm so happy that we have him. Magmatron, a Giganotosaurus, a Elasmosaurus, and a Quetzalcoatlus. It's so cool. I love this figure so much. I'm just a big sucker for the Beast Wars Japanese characters, and I want more of them. And I seriously hope we do get more, because I want so many of the Japanese characters. Because I did watch last year, I did watch Transformers Beast Wars 2nd all the way through. I continue Neo again, but this guy, the gimmick is fun with all 3 modes. Well, dinosaurs, robot mode, and even the ridiculous Magmasaurus mode, or Magmasaur. That thing was so ridiculous, but I love it. Just this guy existing just gives me so much joy. And honestly, it's sad that Megatron is number 3, not number 2, but I love this figure so much more than the Megatron. This is just so much fun. A Chimera Transformer with 3 dinosaurs. That just rocks in my head. Just, I love this figure. Again, back to Transformers real quick. Hasbro, Takara, big convoy win, huh? But still, I want more of the Japanese characters for Transformers. At least the Beast Wars. Please, Hasbro, Takara, keep it up. For number 1, of course, you guys all know, for those that are Transformer fans, this was going to be the number 1 figure of 2024. I had my moments because I wanted Magmatron to be the best, but holy shit. Sorry about the language. I apologize. But I have a reason to say it. The Studio Series Commander Class 86 Optimus Prime. You cannot deny it. This is the best Optimus Prime figure ever made. Well, in terms of G1, because this Optimus has everything. The trailer, Roller over there, you'll see him again soon, is the big ass trailer here, and it has this axe hand, which it's inside the trailer. Some blast effects in the trailer too, which I'll probably get that to review one day, which will happen soon. I honestly mark my words for that one. I know I say things that never happens, but this is gonna be one of them. Trust me. But Optimus Prime here, out of every single Optimus Prime out there, this is the best Optimus Prime, best G1 Optimus Prime ever to be created by Hasbro and Takara. You guys, Hasbro, Takara, you did an amazing job with this figure. This is everything that I think all of us can ask for. I don't care if the backpack is not perfect. I really do not care. I just want a good Optimus Prime figure, and we finally have him. If it's true that you guys said that you're not done cooking yet, oh dear Lord, I have to wait till sometime next year, or not next year, but in the future for another Optimus. Well, honestly, bring it on. But right now, this is the Optimus Prime. I am so happy to have this figure. If you guys don't have this figure right now, good luck. And honestly, if you do miss out, I have so much pity for you. But I can't blame you guys don't have the money. I understand that. But if you guys do have the money, even if you have to scramble pennies, do what you can. Get this figure. And I did get 3 of them from my friends. Tyler, aka Cyberus Prime, and Jason Star Prime, the guy, my main man that made my intro. I got him this guy for Christmas. And I hope you love it, man, if you're watching this, because this figure is just I love him. I love him so much. Absolutely the best figure in the lineup. Gold star. But as much as he's number 1 figure of the year for me, something is honestly a lot better that I got this year. And this is the Grail, the Holy Grail spot, higher than number 1. And what is it? I am Optimus Prime. That's right. The Holy Grail place and my figures of the year 2024. It had to go through this legendary figure. To this day, it is I don't want to say golden nugget. I want to say the diamond in everyone's collection. For those that grew up in the 2009 toy line, Revenge of the Fallen. This is the Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, Leader Class, Optimus Prime. This figure was on my bucket list when I was a kid. I always wanted him. I did tell my story and my review on this guy. Go watch it if you guys can. But this guy, to me, is higher than the first figure, or number one figure of the year. He is above everything else. And I keep mentioning Tyler, right? Cyberus Prime. He's a really good friend of mine and one of my besties, like a brother. Dude, you didn't have to get me this figure when we talked about it. But this dude, this man, he straight up just bought it for me as a gift. And in return, that's why I got him 86 Optimus Prime for his birthday. Granted, it was late because the figure came in after his birthday. But still, after he got me this, I had to do it. It's not that I had to, it's just I wanted to. And look at this. Before I bombed 86 Optimus Prime, he got me this. Dude, if you're watching this, which I'm pretty damn sure you are, buddy, thank you so much for a bucket list figure to be checked on my list. Now I gotta get myself a Jetfire just to complete this guy, because I need him. I'll get him soon. You guys will see one day. So, that's it. Figure of the year, which is higher than number one, Revenge of the Fallen, Leader Class, Optimus Prime. That's it, guys. That is it. My top 20 figures of 2024. It was a good year, despite ups and downs in life. But for figure collecting, this was a good year. We ate pretty dang good with Transformers, Godzilla, Ultraman, Demon Slayer now starting. It has been a blast, and I am so happy to how it all turned out. And Tyler, Cyberus Prime, thank you so much for making the year even better for me, because you got me some good stuff. And we did a trade as well, and this Optimus Prime behind 86 Prime. Oh, what a figure, man. And I hope you enjoyed Optimus Prime 2 that got you, which is this one here. But this was mine, of course. But I'm just really happy, guys. And I hope my New Year's resolution, because I've never really been doing reviews recently, and I do feel terrible for that, guys. And if I do review almost everything I can, I have a lot of work. But for sure, next review, guys, it will be Optimus Prime for 86. Guarantee it. Before I review anything else. Unless something important comes up, which I don't think anything else so far does. So we'll see in due time. But thank you guys so much for watching. And I know some of you guys did tell me you guys a list of 2024 figures, that your top figures, a top list of figures. But for those that have not seen this, or any of the parts, tell me you guys' reviews, or not reviews, but top figures you got of 2024. I'd love to know. And thank you guys for watching the top figures of 2024, my two-parter. Let's hope that this year, 2025, will be just as good for collecting, even though there's hard times going on right now. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next time, and the next one, whatever you mean. Goji Galba 20 out.